Good morning student. In our previous period we started workbook portion of unit 2. Okay, so as we are completed textbook portion of unit 2, so now we are continue with workbook portion of unit 2. So in that little bit we just completed in our previous period. Yes, in exercise 1 we completed up to question 2 and answer 2. Okay, so now we are moving on further with question 3. So before I start writing, you people also be ready with your notebooks and now start writing with me. So as exercise 1, in that one passage is given and on based of that passage some questions are given. Okay, so now question 3 in exercise 1. What did Ignatius do with his television? Okay, so Ignatius, it's the name of the person, and when tsunami hit at that time, when he saw that situation, and then what he do with his television. So write down answer. Ignatius took his television set off its table and put it down on the ground. So at that time also means, from this we come to know that means at that time he is not worried about himself. Firstly he is worried about his television set. Okay, so what he do? Ignatius took his television set off its table and put it down on the ground. Then after next one, question 4. What did Ignatius fear would happen to his television? Answer. Ignatius feared that the television would fall and break. Okay, so means he having a fear that means his television would fall and break. So that was the fear. Now, then after next question is write down question 5. Why did the family run out of the house? So means what is the reason that why the family run out from the house? Run out. So now write down answer. The family ran out of the house because there were tremors. Then after next one, now question 6. What did they see after the tremors had stopped? Answer. They saw the sea rising after the tremors had stopped. Then next one, question 7. What did two of Ignatius children do? So answer is two of Ignatius children caught hold of hands of their mother's father and mother's brother and rushed in the opposite direction. Okay, so in question that 6 means question is that what did they see after the tremors had stopped. So what did they see means the sea start rising. Okay, then after in the next one, 7th question, what did two of Ignatius' children do? So two of Ignatius' children caught hold of hands of their mother's father and mother's brother and rushed in the opposite direction. Then after next one, he never saw them again. Who do he and them here refer to? Okay, so now the sentence that given, he never saw them again, in this he stands for whom and them stands for whom. Okay, so write down answer. He refers to Ignatius. He refers to Ignatius and them refers to his children. So when such type of questions are given, when sentences are given, so for that whenever the chapter explanation is going on, at that time we have to be pay attention. Then and then only we are able to give answers of such type of questions. And for this you have to read it out chapter 1 time, 2 time. Is that clear? Then these things are clear in your mind that in the story this line is refers to whom, and in the whatever the paragraph or whatever the story is talking about. Yes. Now next one. Write down. Question 9. How many children were there in all? How many of them were saved? So the answer is there were 5 children in all. 3 of them were saved. So firstly, that total how many children were there in all, and from that how many were saved. So there were 5 children in all, 3 of them were saved. Okay. Then next one. Write down. Question 10. Why was there chaos and confusion? See, whatever the questions just now we are doing, these questions are based on the given passage. Okay. So why was there chaos and confusion? Answer: there was chaos and confusion because they saw the sea rising, and this situation they have never been seen before, means it's the first time they saw such a thing. Okay, so means at that time too much confusion that what was going on wrong. Okay, now next one. Question 11. Which word in the passage means slight shaking movements? So when we do the chapter, after the explanation of the chapter, word meanings that we done, yes or no? So in that, have you read any word which may slight shaking movements okay. So which word? Write down. So tremor is the word which means slight shaking movement. Then after, next one, use, catch, hold of in a sentence of your own. So now we have to make a sentence and we have to use catch hold of. So write down. You can try some other sentences also for this, but just now what I am reading, that you have to write down compulsory. Okay, so note it down. You must catch hold of this rope. So now you also try 1, 2, 3 sentences more, but just now note this one. Now then after, exercise 2. Answer each question briefly. So give heading exercise 2. Answer each question briefly. In this question 1, what is an archipelago? Okay, what is an archipelago? Write down. So what you understand by archipelago, what that means? Answer. Archipelago is a group of many islands, is a group of many islands and the surrounding sea. Surrounding sea. Okay, so many group of islands and the surrounding sea, we call it archipelago. Okay, then after, next one, question 2. Who was Who was Sanjeev? Who was Sanjeev? Write down answer. Sanjeev was a policeman serving in the Kachol Island. So as in this chapter we read it story of different person, okay. So from that or the persons we read it the story about their means the situation how they face that particular time. In that there is a person whose name Sanjeev, and Sanjeev was a policeman serving in the Kachol Island, okay. Then after next question is, where is Kachol situated? Write down question 3. Where is Kachol situated? Answer. Kachol is an island of the Nicobar group of islands. Nicobar group of islands, okay. So the question is that where is Kachol situated? Kachol is an island of the Nicobar group of islands, okay. So student, in this period up to this much I stop here. Now further will be continue in our next period, okay. So whatever we just now completed, go through with it once. Thank you. Goodbye.